folks. A little dark out here, but hopefully you can pick up what I've got going on. So I want to do a little video here on how I had to replace the garbage disposal underneath the sink of my place. So the one that it's actually in this box, the old one, was only less than 3 years old when it actually went. So I picked up this Moen. It's higher horsepower, so this one was 3/4 horsepower. Did some reading on the specs of it, and it was actually half decent, and it wasn't a bad price either. I didn't want something super expensive. So what I thought I would do is kind of crack this open. Again, this is the old one. The new one is already installed. I thought I could go through this and show you a couple things on how easy it was to actually install. So one of the things here, you'll see, this is actually the piece. Get over here into the light. This is the piece here that actually sits in the sink. So what you'll see, put this camera stand down. What you'll see here is this part here with the Moen. It actually, let me get down in the right place. It actually sits in the sink. So this all comes apart with screws and such on the back. And then you put that down. You have to have plumber's putty and such. You put this top part down in the sink, and the rest of it comes up underneath, and everything bolts into place. Now, when I picked up this Moen, as you can see, it looks, if you look at this, it's got some kind of an angled, almost like you could screw something into it. Well, the one I took out had the same sort of look on there. Let me just pull the other one, the old one out. One thing I should mention that these were actually, there's actually a plug underneath the sink, which makes it a lot easier. So there's no hard wiring. I unplugged the old one, plugged the new one in, hooked it up, and away I went. See here, there's a little ring, and this ring actually screws into this piece here. So this is sitting underneath the sink, and this comes up, and it actually tightens. I'm going to do the whole all the way around, but it kind of sits in there, tightens up into place, and that's how it's mounted. So you just, basically you take this, you unscrew it part of the way, and then it drops down from the sink. You've got two hoses you have to disconnect. This one here and that one there. If you have a dishwasher, this one here was for the dishwasher hookup, and this one here was because the dishwasher water will come back in there, and this is actually the output to the drain. My current plumbing matched right up to this, so I didn't have to do any cutting or any modifications. I was able to put it right up to this, the little adapter, screwed it in place with my current plumbing. This coming from the dishwasher was a flexible pipe, so I was able to move that around, but it was still pretty close to where the old one was when I put the new one in. But that's all there is to it. Take the old hose off of there, take the old hose off of there, unscrew, this drops down. You come in with your new one, put the new one in place, tighten it up with this. There's a little wrench here as well, or you can put a screwdriver in this little section here and pull it this way. Gets a nice tight seal up against the sink, and then you hook your hoses back up here and your drain. Now if you don't have a dishwasher, this here, when you get the new one, there'll be a plug in there. So if you don't have a dishwasher, you don't have to take the plug out. That seals this one off, so you only need the drain portion. And that's it. You plug it in, run some water through it, make sure you don't have any leaks, turn it on, make sure everything's spinning, and it's a very quick replacement. You're talking, oops. So it is a very quick replacement. You're talking maybe 30 minutes tops. That's collecting all the tools, putting everything in place, and cleaning up afterwards. So it's definitely a do-it-yourselfer thing. just try to compare the two of them. Take some pictures of the one that's under the sink now and bring it with you to the hardware store and see if you can find something close. And that way you won't have to actually undo all the stuff like this in the sink. You'll just be able to take the new one, screw it back up into place, tighten it up, plug it in, and you are good to go. So now this is, I've had the mowing in a couple months, and we've had no issues with it whatsoever. It's a lot quieter as well than this old one. I was going to jump in under the sink and show you the pipes and such, but it is kind of dark under there, so you may not see too much. But again, there's only the two pipes, your power plug, and that's it.